So today we have unique ingredients ranging from kinetic sand to olive oil that we'll be adding to slime. To answer the question, does it in fact slime? Now let's get started with our first ingredient. So the first ingredient that we'll be adding to slime is perler beads, and we have this colorful package of perler beads that we'll be adding to slime. And these beads actually remind me of the bingsu beads that we use to make our crushed slime, so I'm really excited to see how this one will turn out. Let's open this package up. Here we have it. What I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this clear slime and mix it in with a bunch of these perler beads first because I wanna try making a gigantic crunch ball. So let's do it. So we're actually going to pour everything into this bowl so we don't make a huge mess. Oh, we're using our brains here. Watch and learn, kids. All right, let's just fill this. Look at this colorful bowl. Next, we're gonna grab a little blob of this slime. Excited to see how crunchy this slime will be. I love this hot pink color. So usually perler beads are used for a lot of DIY projects. You basically iron them on and you can create a lot of cool things like ornaments to like little cute art pieces. But I've never actually added it into slime, so all right, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Yeah, even though these beads look exactly like the bingsu beads that we use, the texture doesn't feel the same at all. It's like a lot chunkier. It has more like that waxy, like coated texture than bingsu beads. So yeah, and the bingsu beads are much thinner and it collapses when you like crush it and make bubble pops. But this one, it doesn't do that. And we're gonna add the rest, let's dump it all in. Okay, so we mixed everything into this blob of slime. Look how colorful it is, guys. I am gonna try making some bubble pops and crunches with it because I can tell it's gonna make some good bubbles. Not a lot of fallouts than I expected, but there's a little bit that has been falling off. You can already see the air bubbles forming because of the holes that are in the beads. All right, let's hear the ASMR. Oh my gosh. This one? Guys, it already inflated like twice its size. Can you guys see this? Oh my goodness. I will say the beads, because it doesn't like collapse like our bingsu beads, it kind of hurts my hands a little bit when I try to make these bubble pops, but I'm pretty satisfied with this texture. And the colors are so gorgeous. So I do love the texture and consistency. It makes a lot of amazing bubble pops and crunches. So to answer the question, will it slime? I think perler beads does in fact slime. Okay, let's go to our next ingredient. Our second ingredient is kinetic sand. So we're gonna add the whole thing. So we actually add sand into slime to create our sand texture, but I've never actually added kinetic sand. And when I was younger, I used to love playing with kinetic sand because it's like a mixture of sand and Play-Doh. I used to be obsessed, guys, like off topic, but like before I came to America, like when I was in Korea, they had this whole box of kinetic sand. And I used to sit there for like 3 hours, even if after everybody's gone to like recess, just making my own sculptures. This like brings me back. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? We're just gonna, whoa. It kind of feels like it's melting the slime, guys. And I don't like that. We're just gonna mix it all in. I love the color though, for sure. Makes good bubble pops. Makes really good bubble pops, guys. All right, we added the first half of the kinetic sand and it looks pretty good so far. So we're gonna add the other half. Here we go. Let's mix this all in. Whoa. It does have that velvety, smooth butter texture, but it's a little bit grainy because of the sand in there. It's really dense and it's a lot more jelly than before. It didn't make the slime stickier. I think it was just while I was mixing it, it seemed like it was getting more sticky. But yeah, this texture is super unique and I honestly am obsessed with the consistency. I think I want to recreate this type of consistency to make our like velvet frosting like texture in the future. And to answer the question, if kinetic sand does slime, It definitely does. Let's get into our next ingredient. Now we're on to Orbeez, and we already let them sit out so that it can absorb the water. So we're gonna grab some of this clear slime right here. I feel like the Orbeez, since it has some water in it, it will probably make the slime stickier, but I mean, we're doing this to find out if that's true. Whoa, it's actually sticking to slime better than I thought it would. All right, we're gonna add more. A handful. Just gonna pour it on here. Wrap it up like a Chipotle burrito. It looks so pretty, guys. Let's add more. Hold it again. Ooh, it's like a bouncy house over here. It does make pretty good bubble pop, but the amount of Orbeez that are falling out of this slime right now is insane. Like, I just saw like 20 fall out. Let's just ignore the fallout, guys. This is making a lot of good bubble pops. It's not making the slime as sticky as I expected. Wow. Well, Orbeez and slime, it does leave a lot of fallouts and it makes the slime super sticky. So to answer the question, if it was slime, Orbeez does not slime. Let's move on to our next ingredient. Now we have modeling clay. So with slime, we usually use air dry clay, but this one is a type of clay where you have to put in an oven to have it dry. So, and I wouldn't recommend this for slime because it's super tough, and as you can see, it rips pretty easily. We're gonna try testing it out, how it's gonna actually mix with slime, but we're just gonna magically open this up. Okay. Here we have all the colors, and we're gonna grab a little blob of this pink clear slime that we made. Hope this one's not messy. Honestly, we're just gonna go all in. We're gonna add all of these. There you go. This might be the stiffest item that I've ever added into slime, guys. Ah! Okay, this is not good. Clearly, it's only been 5 seconds since we've been mixing this, but it's not good for slime. We're just gonna try mixing this all in. I don't know about this, guys. Well, this is the final result after 10 minutes of mixing. It clearly does not mix well into slime. So to answer the question, if it was slime, modeling clay does not slime. Let's move on to our next ingredient. So we have our final ingredient. It is Italian olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. We don't use oil in slime, so I know this is gonna be really, really messy. We have these gloves here to help us out with the whole process. We made olive oil slime, but just to clarify, this is not how we made it. My guess is that it's going to melt the slime. Tiny bit. And now let's mix it. Ooh. Okay, I did a good job covering everything. We're doing a good job so far. Nothing's spilling out. And I wonder if the olive oil is going to change the color of the slime slightly. Oh, now it's getting messy. Oh gosh, it's already melting the slime. I knew it. Oh, it smells a little funky. It's slowly melting the slime. It's making the slime a little bit more opaque. We're just gonna continue mixing it though. We're not gonna stop here. Oh yeah, the slime did turn a lot more green. This is actually a really pretty green shade. Okay, I actually thought the slime was turning a lot stickier, but right now it's okay. So we're gonna add a little bit more olive oil. No, for a lot. More. Yeah. All right, we're back. We added a lot more olive oil, so we're gonna try mixing it up. The slime's super greasy. Oh my gosh. I love the color. Yeah, and it feels like it's deactivating a little bit again, but it feels super stringy. I can feel like the grease of the slime, yeah, it doesn't feel like normal slime now. It feels more like rubber. This is if olive garden was a slime. It's still stringy. It's really hard to like get all together. And it's because it's oil. Slime is, water-based, so I think that is the reason why. See, it's like back to its normal consistency. It actually didn't get stickier. It's just while I'm mixing it, I'm genuinely surprised, guys, how it actually holds its consistency. But I do not want to touch this slime without any gloves, so...
You gotta poke it. You gotta take a place poke it.
Okay. It's actually super stretchy. It just lost its clarity, but makes good bubble pops. Moment of truth. Oh! It's not as greasy as I thought it would be. It made the slime a little bit jiggly, but like, it's totally fine. I think we know now that olive oil does slime, so wow, this is so surprising, and I'm glad we did this one last because the table's kind of dirty now, but wow, who would have thought that olive oil would slime? That's crazy. Wow, I can't believe some of these ingredients actually slimed. The most surprising one was the olive oil, and I can't believe it didn't make the slime that greasy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to check out our slime restock every Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time on snoopslimes.co. And make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below what other ingredients we should add into slime next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
You're doing it the correct way.
Are you pranking me? Because that wasn't the right way.
That was not.
Wait, I'm gonna keep a little bit for myself. Alright. We're just gonna magically open this up.
So this is the magic, everybody. It's called Brew Helps.